Good evening, everyone. Welcome to ECH, Everyone Can Heal. I'd love to see each one of you. This is one session every week. We get to see each other. Can I have a look at each one of you? Can you come on camera, please? I would love to see each one of you. Someone who chose to be connected through this community. So, hi, Deepti, Ashima, Kavya, Anita, Kanu, Manu, Shweta, Vaishnavi, Shweta, Barsha. Barsha, so good to see you after such a long time. Jyoti, Bhargavi. Zoom user, you need to change your name. You need to keep your identity very clear because maybe the universe wants to come and give you something magical, but your name says Zoom and the universe is searching, where is this person? So please always have your identity very clear everywhere, whether it's your house, whether it's a Zoom session, whether it's your card, whatever it is, please keep your identity very clear. Hi, Chetana. So I request all of you to come on camera. I would love to see each one of you. Yes. Today's session is very special. It is yet another episode, or you can say session of one step going ahead towards the field of healing. Before I start, I would like to say, anybody who is here for the first time, type in yes first, one, so that I welcome you because you're here for the first time. Is there anybody who is coming to the session for the first very time, seeing me for the very first time? Type one in the chat box or type two if you're seeing me. Yes, Tuti Agarwal, welcome to the community if you're here for the first time. Anybody else who is here at ECH for the first time, type in one. And if you're seeing me the second, third, fourth, fifth, then you can type two. That's enough. Yes, Manupriya. Chetana Sarkar, welcome to the community. Everyone who's typing two, welcome back. Anybody else who is here for the first time, type in one so I know that you're here for the first time. Yes. Fourth time somebody says, amazing. Mini, welcome to the community. Special welcome. The ones who are here for the first time, it's a special welcome because they are here for the first time. Simple, the freshers. Yes. And everyone who is here for the second, seventh, fourth, third, and multiple number of times, welcome back again. Welcome back home. So ECH, Everyone Can Heal. This is a community that was planned for anybody who wants to begin the journey of healing and for anybody who is already into healing and wants to just implement things and keep that consistency. Because the biggest challenge is implementation. When you have anything that you want to do, turning it into real life actionable steps is what is the biggest challenge. And hence, ECH is one of those communities where we get together and implement things, right? So are you all ready for getting rid of your overthinking? Is there anybody who is a overthinker here? Type O in the chat box so I know the session is super special for you. I think the session is going to be very useful for anybody and everybody because we all at some point of our life always overthink. But there are these special overthinkers. For them, this session is too much important. Yes. Right? Let's get started. So thinking is important, but overthinking is a process that happens when you are not processing your thoughts. Okay. In a day, they say that multiple thousands and thousands of thoughts come, they cross minds and they just go. But if they are absorbed, they are not processed, they are not healed, they create clutter and they create an overthinking nature. And this overthinking, if it's once in a while for about a week, for about 3 days, about 5 days, it's understandable that we all go through certain things in our life because life is always like this, ups and downs. We will just quickly go through that and say that it's a phase and we move ahead. But the problem is if this overthinking becomes a nature of ours and we get into this nature with every little thing. छोटा मोटा कुछ हुआ ओवरथिंकिंग, बड़ा कुछ हुआ ओवरथिंकिंग, आज कुछ हुआ ओवरथिंकिंग, पास्ट में कुछ हुआ ओवरथिंकिंग, फ्यूचर के बारे में ओवरथिंकिंग. And if it becomes a repeated pattern of overthinking, it is going to start manifesting in your body as different physical ailments. Yeah. Somebody who says, I have migraine, somebody who says, I have problem in vision, somebody who says, there's some problem in my brain, I have sleeplessness. All these are problems of overthinking. Today, we're going to identify if you are also one of those overthinking person, because sometimes we feel that, maybe this is just like, I'm just thinking. But the moment you realize this is not just thinking, this is overthinking, you can help yourself and get out of it. And hence, today's session is very, very important. First, I'm going to give you 10 different things which you can identify that are you an overthinker, and then I'm going to do an activity which will help you get rid of it. So today we're going to do a process through which you can get rid of overthinking, just for today's process. But apart from that, you can follow the same formula 100 times whenever you feel that this is something that I want to solve in my life. Are you all ready? Type in yes in the chat box so that we can get started. I'm going to give you 10 different ways of identifying if you are a overthinker. I got only one yes. Can I get a couple of more? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's enough. Thank you so much. Yes, Dr. Sharath, welcome. A huge warm welcome to you. You are a super special person over here. So let's get started. How to get rid of overthinking. This is what a person actually feels inside the mind when they are overthinking. Outside, they look like this, but inside their mind, they're like, God, I want to get rid of this, right? That's exactly, I wanted to put this picture because this is something that goes in your mind. You may not show outside, you can't show outside in front of people that, yes, this is what I'm happening. But a overthinking person exactly feels like this inside their head, because they're so messed up in their head, because they have this one single thought repeatedly ringing in their head 1 million times. And this is exactly what they feel, right? Healing from overthinking is shifting from mental chaos to inner clarity. What is mental chaos? Is, confusion. ये करूं या वो करूं, ऐसे करूं वैसे करूं, ऐसे बोलूं वैसे हुआ, उसने क्यों किया, इसने क्यों किया, ऐसे क्यों हुआ. And that's called mental chaos, where you're just stuck with a lot of noise, inner voice, which is your voice, which is other people's voice. You're running to people, you're asking for solutions, and you're just thinking, how can I solve this? And that's called as mental chaos. Inner clarity is where you start to understand that, this is process A, B, C, D. I break it up like this, and this is how I'm going to solve this out. So if you are an overthinker, today is going to be that day where you're going to get the solution to this problem called overthinking. The first thing that happens is mental exhaustion. If you are someone who feels that because of thinking, you feel tired throughout the day, because your mind is continuously thinking, and you feel tired because of thinking, not doing anything physical, and you just cannot switch off your brain, you are a overthinker. Okay, start noting down that, is this something that you feel, yes, I am someone like this, or no, this is not me. And at the end, I'm going to ask you how many yeses you have got. The first one, where you are not doing any running, you're not doing any jogging, you're not doing anything physical, but because of your mental draining, you are feeling too tired. This is called mental exhaustion. This is the first way you identify that you are a overthinker. And then you close your eyes and you lie down, and still your mind is busy and your mind is thinking, and you're not able to sleep. This is the first way you identify that you are an overthinker. Please, in your paper, write down yes or no if you are going through something called as mental exhaustion, where you feel that your brain just can't switch off. The second one is anxiety and fear spiral. Anxiety means thinking about the future. आगे क्या होगा, आगे कैसे होगा, आगे ये क्या होगा. The moment you're thinking about the future and that is overtaking a lot of your day's mental capacity, this is called anxiety. What if ऐसा हो गया? What if ऐसा हो गया? And you keep imagining. There is no end to imagination because there is no ticket here. You can go anywhere in the mind, right? So you can do 100 thinking, which is not going to take you anywhere. So if that is what is happening, yes, you are an overthinker. And moreover, in the thoughts that you have throughout the day, it's more about fear, it's more about anxiety, it's more about worry, and it's more about ऐसे हो गया तो, and then this will happen, and then that will happen, and then this is going to spoil, and then that is going to spoil, and this is going to be bad, and you're more into the negative worst case scenarios. Yeah, worst case scenarios. If this is something that you feel that whenever you imagine things, whenever you think of things, you always get into the worst case scenarios, write down the second yes, and then it means that you are an overthinker. Write down yes if you think, whenever I'm thinking, I'm always thinking negative. I'm always thinking that there's something wrong that's going to happen, something that is going to be failing. The third way you identify is called paralysis in decision making. Yeah, you have two things on your mind, but you just can't make up your mind that should I do option A or should I do option B? You're just feeling paralyzed here, where you think my thinking capacity is over. I am not able to decide anything. I am not able to make up my mind. I'm not able to use my own mind, my own brains. Because if I do any decision, I might go wrong. And then you keep asking people that, can you tell me what am I supposed to do? Because I am lost. I am not feeling fine. You are an overthinker. If this is what is going on in your mind, you are an overthinker and you are feeling like, let's not do this because I might regret later. Yeah, this is the feeling that you're going through. If you feel, yes, so many of my decisions I have not taken myself, I'm always asking people, can you tell me, can you help me? Because you are not able to process it and you are not able to make up your mind. If yes, write down yes. If it's a no, 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 this is not who I am, you can write down on your piece of paper, no. All right, so I have a lot of yes and no in the chats as well. Okay. Another way how you do is sleep disturbances. Simple. Throughout the day, you keep yourself busy. You're working, you're involving in something, you're trying to keep yourself productive, you're talking to people, you're involved in cooking, working, anything, your household jobs, anything. But the moment you feel I want to sleep and you have nothing to do, your mind becomes super hyperactive and it starts thinking and repeating the same thing in your mind, because throughout the day you're busy. You're maybe trying to keep yourself occupied. But then at the end of the day, when you want to sleep, you feel the same thing is repeating. If this is something that happens and you feel, I'm not able to sleep fast, I really take a long time, I do a lot of things, everything on YouTube is the searching of how can I sleep, then yes, type yes in your own book and you will know that yes, you are an overthinker. Disconnected from intuition. All right, I want to tell you what happens actually. Whenever you are into the overthinking mode, which means that you are thinking, and there is no answer that is coming, what actually happens is your third eye gets affected. This is our third eye, and our third eye gets affected. The moment our third eye gets affected, your decision making capacity, your thinking capacity, confusion in the mind, not able to remember things, not able to judge things, not able to judge people, all that starts happening and this third eye is totally blocked. That is what happens, and that is why your intuition, your psychic abilities, your ability to judge things way before that's going to happen is totally blacked out if you're an overthinker. Of course, all of you who are thinking that yes, this is something that I'm going through, you will get a solution today, right? You will be absolutely sorted in your mind with this. And that is why your intuition and intuitive power is going to be totally disturbed if you are an overthinker. And so hence write down yes if you feel that you're totally disconnected from your intuition. And there's a lot of outside things that I rely on. You can rely on Google, you can rely on ChatGPT, you can rely on your friend, your family, but you don't rely on yourself because your inner voice doesn't believe in you anymore. If you feel yes, write down yes in your paper and we will know that you are an overthinker. The next, low self-worth. When you think a lot and then you don't get an answer to yourself, eventually you start feeling that I am not good enough. I am not valuable. I have made so many mistakes in the past that I think something is wrong within me. So I am not an intelligent person. I am not a capable person. I am someone who is like not really worthy. And then you start feeling that I am useless. I am not worthy. I am not intelligent. I am not good. Or sometimes even I'm not good looking. Yeah, all of those things start and your confidence level starts dropping down and you start feeling, no, I am not good enough. So low self-worth. Anybody here in the room feels that I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm not capable. I'm not intelligent. I'm not wise. I'm not rich enough. I'm not talented enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not beautiful enough. It is just your low self-worth, nothing else. Every person has something plus and minus. There is no human being on earth who has everything minus, minus, minus. God has been kind that he gives everybody some plus and some minus. Some people have early happy days. Some people have late happy days. Some people have early troubles. Some people have late troubles. And some people have divided troubles throughout their life. Some people have bomb blasts at some places and then happiness throughout their life. So God has been kind to everybody. It is going to be the same for everybody, but it's different ways. Somebody has a health issue, somebody has a financial issue, somebody has a relationship issue, somebody has some other issue, but everyone has an issue. If today I open this entire group and I tell everybody, come on guys, share your problem and we will exchange each other's problems, nobody will be interested in others' problems. They'll say, no, I'll handle mine. मुझे already पता है मेरा problem क्या है, कैसे handle करना है, इसका plus minus I will handle. I don't want to take your problem. पता नहीं उसको मैं handle कर. Is there anybody who is ready to exchange my problem? I have something in my life. Anybody prepared to take my problem? I will take your problem. Anybody ready? No, because you feel, who knows what she has? It may be bigger than your problem, right? So hence I say that remember that always good days will come and never lose your self-worth. All right. Next. Oh yeah. If there's anybody who feels that your self-worth is low, please write down yes. And I will know that you're an overthinker. You need not let us know. You can write it in your own book. It's a secret. You can keep it to yourself. Yes. Next. Physical tension and symptoms. Whenever you're overthinking, you observe the shoulder starts going up. Your body starts feeling tight. You start biting your teeth. You start getting a headache. You start feeling like I'm having a loose motion. I'm not having digestion problem. I'm having a digestion problem. I feel like I want to sleep. I don't want to do any work. I just want to lie down in the house. And you feel like my body and my mind is too tired. I don't want to do anything. If somebody says, come, let's go and enjoy, you say, no, you go and come. I'm in no mood. Come, we'll go for a movie. No. I don't want to. I'm fine. Leave me. You guys go. You guys go, enjoy and come. I'm not in a mood. And this all reason is because of your tension, because of your physical tension also. It's started converting in your body problems. Initially, all these things are seen. That is just stiff joints, discomfort, tight jaw. But eventually, this converts into medical problems if you don't sort it. But today, you guys are going to sort it, so you'll go free with it. All right. So I'm not here to create a fear. I'm here to identify what is your problem and help you solve it too. Isolation and loneliness. You don't want to be connected to people. You just want to be on social media, just watching here and there reels, and you just want to just waste your time here and there, but you don't want to be connected to people because they will ask you questions and you have to answer. You feel lost. You feel like they will judge me. I rather feel I want to be quiet. I don't want to talk to people. And you withdraw from being connected to others. You feel I'm happy in my world. I don't want to connect with people. This is because of your overthinking nature, because you have a problem which you're not able to solve. You're not able to speak. You're not able to communicate. You're not able to heal. You're not able to process, and you're stuck with it. Yes. If this is something that you're undergoing, then you have to write down yes in your own book that yes, I am going through this. And I will know that you're an overthinker. Yes. Stuck in the past or future. You're an overthinker if you feel that something from the past is bothering me or something from the future is bothering me. It's not really some problem that you're having today. I've had a lot of people in my community who have given me problems which are actually 10 years old, 15 years old, 25 years old, 30 years old. I have a retired woman who has been a part of my community who said that before her marriage, she was in, before long time, she was in love with a person, but she couldn't convey it to that person. And till today, she is suffering, right? How old is that? I have people who say 5 years back, I had a affair. We had a breakup, but I'm still stuck with that. 10 years back, I had affair. I'm still stuck with that. 20 years back, I had a business loss. I'm still stuck with that. Somebody had lost their person in the family. They're still stuck. It is such an old story, but till today, they are stuck. So what is this? Something from the past. People who are stuck in the future. अभी तक बच्चा क्यों नहीं हुआ, अभी तक शादी क्यों नहीं हुआ, कब होगा मेरा शादी, कैसे लड़का मिलेगा, वो पता नहीं कैसे होगा. I don't know how is going to be my married life. I don't know how is my mother-in-law going to be. I don't know, I didn't get a job. I don't know why I didn't get a job. I don't know how my boss is going to be, how they're going to treat me, how is my in-laws family going to be, कितना पैसा उसके पास होगा. And they are just lost in that future world where there is no end to it, and they're stuck today because they are looking at their future and not getting answers. I don't know how I'm going to come out of this mess. I don't know how I will build myself up again. And this is all the future that they're thinking, and today they are stuck. Type in your own right, in your own book, yes, if you feel that you're stuck because of something that happened in the past or something that's going to happen in your future and you're not able to process those thoughts, please write down in your book, yes, if you are one of those who are stuck. And then this is the last one where you identify that, yes, I am an overthinker, where you feel you're wasting a lot of time and you're missing a lot of opportunities. In real life, you are getting a lot of opportunities to heal yourself, to move on, to grow, to evolve, but you are not able to do that simply because you are stuck, because you are an overthinker. Even when you want to make one decision, you are taking so much time to decide it because you're just not able to make up your mind. Type yes in your own book or write yes in your own book if you are someone who takes really long time to decide things because you're an overthinker. नहीं वर्कआउट हुआ तो, ऐसे हो गया तो, वैसे हो गया तो, इसने ऐसे किया और इसको ऐसे हुआ तो मुझे भी ऐसे होगा. कनेक्टिंग पीपल दैट एवरीथिंग, दुनिया भर में किसका खराब हो रहा है सब कुछ मेरे साथ होगा. People who connect that everything is going to be happening to me. Those kind of people are super overthinkers. Please write down yes in your own book if you feel that you are going through something like this. All right, now you can quickly type in the chat box how many, yeses you have got, which means 7 yeses, 2 yeses, 1 yeses, 10 yeses, 5 yeses. How many yes you have got? 9 yeses. All right, 3, 10. Any more? That's it. 5, 6. You can write 0 also if you don't have. 9, 6, 0. Fantastic. There's someone who is 0. Okay, 9, 1, 2. All right. So now I'm going to tell you that the reason why a person gets into an overthinking mode is they do not know how to process these thoughts. Every thought that which comes to our mind needs to be processed only into 2 categories. I want all of you to go. I'm going to allow you a page to take a paper and a pen and divide a line into it. So I'm going to allow you a minute. Please get up and go and bring a paper and a pen. I want you to bring 2 papers, please. 2 papers, and they need to be individual papers. They should not be a part of your book. If you are in a book, tear the paper and keep it ready. 2 papers I want. All right. And write down on paper number 1, 1, and write down on paper number 2, 2. And this is a formula that works 100%. And this is a formula that works every time. Every time you feel you are low, every time you feel you are stuck, every time you feel you are stuck in that overthinking mode, which can put you in a crying mode, fearful mode, anxiety mode, panic attack mode, low feeling mode, mood swings mode, anything because of this overthinking nature, definitely this formula always works. All right. To everybody who has put any number above 0, this activity is a must. All right. Are we ready? Type ready if you've got your 2 sheets of paper and your pen ready. All right. Ready? Yes. Thank you for letting me know. Wonderful. I want to tell you, we are a human being with infinite opportunities. We are a human being with infinite potential. It's just that sometimes we're stuck because of which we're not able to implement things. You guys agree? We have a lot of things that we are gifted with, blessed with, but it's just that we are not making use of it, right? I want you to just take about 5 minutes and write down 10 problems. What you think are in the mind all the time looping again. It could be your physical, write down physical problems. Okay, whatever you feel in your physical body, is there your immunity, strength, stamina, weight, hair fall, skin problems, diseases, disorders, whatever is there, anything related to your physical body, write down. Make a list. These are things that worry you. These are things that keep your mind occupied. These are things that I'm not exercising, I'm not walking, I'm not taking my tablets properly, I'm not taking care of my health, I'm not walking, I'm not going to the gym, I've enrolled myself in 100 places, but I am not going there, I'm making excuses. Please write down all these things about your physical body, right? I'm not getting my test done, I'm not meeting my doctor regularly, whatever it is, your physical related problems, please write down. And these are things which come to your mind, like popping up again and again, that, there is some hormonal imbalance, but I have never consulted anybody, what it could be. If you don't consult a doctor, till you consult a doctor, your mind can think 100 things. And if you jump into Google, Google will give you all those answers, which you will be like super scared of. So I would say, if you guys have a physical problem you're thinking, please go to a doctor. They will diagnose and immediately tell you in a day or two कि problem है या problem नहीं है. Please don't go into Google and imagine things कि ऐसा हो सकता है, वैसा हो सकता है, ऐसा हुआ तो वैसा हुआ तो ऐसा हुआ तो क्या करना, वैसा हुआ तो क्या करना, अगर मर गई तो कौन रोएगा कौन नहीं रोएगा. Please don't do that. Write down whatever things occupy your mind related to your physical body. All right? Even if you write 3-4 points is fair enough. I don't have enough energy, I don't have strength, I don't have stamina, all of that. The second one is your mental body. What occupies your mind, where you feel, I don't know why I'm not able to learn, I don't know why I'm not able to have the skill, I don't know, I'm not intelligent enough, I don't feel I'm smart enough, anything related to the mind. I don't know why I can't think the right way. Yeah, if you feel all those thoughts about your mind, please write it. Take a minute and write down everything related to your mind. You can just make pointers, and if you can understand, that's fair enough. Next, I want to write down those problems about your emotions. Why do I cry so much? Why do I get hurt so easily? Yeah. Why do I take so much tension? Why am I so sensitive? Yeah, these are problems that bother you. Why do people always talk to me? They use me like a doormat. They only want to use me, but they don't want to love me enough. Yeah, these are emotional things that you keep thinking. I love so many people, but nobody loves me. I do so much for other people. They don't do me. I help other people. They don't help me when I am in need. These are emotional talks that people talk to themselves. If these are anything, I'm giving you examples so that you understand. Write down those. Emotionally you are unstable, you just can't take it. किसी ने कुछ बोल दिया and you are like crying. कैसे इसने ऐसे बोल दिया, मैं तो ऐसी हूं ही नहीं, इन्होंने क्यों ऐसे सोचा मेरे बारे में, कैसे सोचा मेरे बारे में. How did they do this to me? When you have these kind of thoughts and you keep thinking, all those wonderful people who are smiling are saying ये मेरे साथ हुआ है. Write down on that piece of paper. Yes, Gopa ma'am, I see your smile. Yes. Write down if any of these emotions bother you. You can write more, but I've given you some examples for just getting a reference. Why do they hurt me so much? Why did they cheat me? Why did they backstab me? Why did they lie me? Yeah, write down. And then write down financial related worries. मेरे पास पैसा आता क्यों नहीं है, आता है तो रुकता क्यों नहीं है, आता है तो मल्टीप्लाई क्यों नहीं होता, मैं सेव क्यों नहीं कर पाती, आने से पहले जाने का नाम क्यों लेता है ये पैसा. राइट डाउन एनीथिंग रिलेटेड टू मनी दैट यू फील दोज फियर्स, कि मुझे क्यों इंक्रीमेंट नहीं मिल रहा है, सबको मिल रहा है, मुझे क्यों नहीं मिल रहा है. प्लीज राइट डाउन. मुझसे पैसा क्यों नहीं प्यार करता जितना मेरे नेबर से करता है. प्लीज राइट डाउन. About money, thoughts that you have about money, please write down. Why money is not kind to me, why can't money just flow to me like this, why is it so difficult for me to earn money. सबको तो इतने आसानी से मिलता है, सब लोग इंटरनेशनल ट्रिप कर रहे हैं, मैं इधर ही पड़ी हूँ घर पे. All my kitty friends are buying necklaces and earrings and iPhones and luxury cars, and I'm sitting here struggling with the same salary for the 4 years, 5 years. My husband giving me this much money and me managing the whole house in this much money. Those kind of thoughts, if they're coming, please write down about money. I'm always struggling. I'm always calculating. I'm always seeing price tags. I'm always seeing कि ये मेरे बजट में है नहीं है. इसको अफोर्ड कर सकती हूँ, नहीं कर सकती हूँ, कब इसको अफोर्ड करूंगी, कब मैं जाऊंगी, कब मैं टिकट खरीदूंगी, व्हेन विल आई एंजॉय लाइफ? Please write down these thoughts about money. Next, about your relationship. Write down. Yes, Chetana, I've had so many clients that I know what are the most commonly, common problems of people. Hence, I'm giving you a reference. So if you miss it out also by me saying it, you will remember, yeah, this is something that I have. So you write down. Chetana is writing. You almost told everything about money. Yeah, money is a very big, magical thing that people sometimes struggle with and sometimes enjoy with. Am I allowed to write something that's not wrong, but is it still stuck with me? You can write anything, Manupriya. I'm giving you only references so that you get an idea about what kind of questions might be going on in your head. So you can write anything. Nobody is going to ask you for the paper. I'm not here to ask you the paper or tell you, please show her, show her. No, it's going to be exclusively for you, right? And then about relationships, why my husband does not love me as much as my neighbor's husband or my auntie's husband or my this or that. Yeah. If you have questions like that, why my wife does not support me the way somebody else's wife supports. Yeah, why my wife is not so nice as much as somebody else's wife. Why is she so strict? Why is she so dominating? Why is she asking me 100 questions? Why is she checking my phone? If you have these kind of questions, please write down, yeah, why in-laws are not supporting, why my children don't listen to me, why my brother sisters are not as good as somebody else's brother sisters, yeah, why my boss is so crazy, why my colleagues are so bad, why I don't have friends. This is all about relationship. Why do I feel so alone? Why don't I have a social circle? Why I don't have friends? इंस्टाग्राम पे सारे ट्रिप पे जा रहे हैं, 5-6 लोग, मेरे 5-6 लोग कोई दिख ही नहीं रहे हैं, मुझे कोई मिल ही नहीं रहा है। हाँ, राइट डाउन। सारे पति पत्नी के रील बना रहे हैं, मेरा पति कोऑपरेट ही नहीं करता है रील बनाने के लिए। राइट डाउन। Whatever about relationship bothers you, the thoughts that bother you, please write down. And lastly, about energy, that, why do I have this kind of energy? Why don't I have a positive energy? Why so many negativities happening with me? Is somebody doing something to me? Is that some relative, far off relative, jealous of me? Is someone angry with me? Someone is upset with me? Somebody is sending bad vibes to me? Yeah, all those thoughts that you have, which you keep thinking, actually, everything is very nice in my life, but somebody is trying to play a game in my life, and that is why I'm suffering. You have these kind of thoughts about energy, write down, which is what you are thinking all day long. Write down. Yes, this is very important. So you write down at least 1 or 2 out of each of them. And once you're done, just write done or D, and then I will tell you what to do about it. Once you're done, please put done in the chat box and I'll tell you what to do about it. Done, 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 done. A few more dones. Yes. Wonderful. So, guys, now what I'm going to tell you is exactly what you need to follow every single time when you want a solution to your overthinking. Because I want to tell you that the first thing is become aware that yes, I am having a overthinking that's going on. First thing. Second thing, acknowledge and accept it. Yes, I do have overthinking. If you say, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. If you say like that, you will never be able to solve it. First thing is be aware that yes, मेरे में overthinking चल रहा है. Second thing, say accept it. Yes, overthinking चल रहा है. And the third thing is say I am ready to do something. But give me a minute. This is something urgent. Just 1 minute. It's my son calling. Give me a minute. Just 1 minute. I'm back. I'm so sorry. I'm back. So the third thing is take help. Okay, take help. Number one, I'm going to give you the help right now, which you will be following and you will be feeling so much more better. Those of you who feel better, fantastic. And those of you who feel, no, this is not helping, I need further help, then get in touch with my team and they will be able to help you, where they will be able to guide you further. If you feel, nahi, ye to personalized nahi hai, meri problem aur zyada complicated hai, then you get in touch. Otherwise, what I'm telling you is like a super duper solution, which is like an amazing solution. First, I'm going to give you 5 minutes. And what you need to do is number one problem, whatever is there, you have to write can or cannot, which means I can do something about this or I cannot do anything about this, right? I want you to just write can or cannot in front of that problem. It has to be only one. Either you can do something about this or you cannot do something about this. So please pick up each problem and write in front of that can or cannot. Can, cannot, right? Example, I am overweight. Can you do something about it? Is there anybody who can say about your overweight? Can you do or no, you can't do anything about it? You can do. Write down can do something about it for the solution. And if you feel nahi, ye mere bas ki baat hi nahi hai, this is not something in my control, it is out of my control, then you write cannot in front of it. Please write down. I'm going to give you exactly 3 to 4 minutes. It's 7:38. I'm going to come back to you at 7:42. If you're not understanding and you need help, please put it in the chat box. I'll help you out. What category it should be. For few questions, I'm not sure if I can do or cannot do. So Jyoti, it is you who needs to decide. If you yourself are not able to decide, then it is a cannot do only. It cannot wait. Because if you actually could do all these problems which you mentioned, Deepti, every problem that you mentioned, I want you to write down that can you do something about it or you cannot do something about it. The answer is I am tired, which means I cannot do something about it. Please write I cannot do something about it. Okay. Somebody is super fast and they're done. Very nice. So up to you, Manupriya. If you think you can do something about it, right? I can do something about it. If you feel I cannot do something about it, put it in the category I cannot do anything about it. So there is again another step ahead of this. So don't worry. Based on that also, you can understand further. If you have not understood whether should I put it in can or cannot, I'll tell you the further step and from there you decide. All right. Now, can I go to the next step? Oh no, we have another 2 minutes. If you're done, please put done. Pooja Sethia Manocha says for most it's can. Wonderful. That means that you have a control over your life. All right, all right. Take your time. No problem. We have 1 more minute to go. Please write it. See, when you look at that problem, you feel that I know how to solve this. I will do it, right? I can do something about it. No, I just cannot solve it. I just don't understand anything that is a solution for this, right? Cannot do. Okay. Done, done, done. Any more dones? Please put done if you're done. Jyoti, I'm waiting for you. Yes, done. All right. So now the next step is, if you can do something about it, write down what actions you need to take in order to be making this happen. So that is called the actionable step, which means whatever is going on in the head needs to be in the paper with an action taking mode. If you are able to write an actionable step in front of that, so that yes, I can solve it, you need, yeah, in front of that you can write down what is the actionable step in just one word. And if you feel, no, I don't see any actionable step, it is a cannot do something about it. So in just one word, you write down, like example, overweight. I can do something about it. What is the actionable step? Diet and exercise, join a particular place, and then go regularly, be consistent, something like that. What a lovely answer. Surrender. Amazing. Yes. Let go. Yes. So the first thing is, if you can do something about it, write an actionable step and then do the needful, whatever is supposed to be done so that you can solve that problem. That actionable step is what needs to be taken. And if there is nothing about it that you can do, then what the hell it is doing in your head? It is wasting your time in your head. So start segregating and saying, iska main kuch nahi kar sakti. There's nothing that I can do about it. So I just leave it to the universe. Let the universe decide what these things are, which is, I cannot do anything about it. But this section of things which I can do something about it, you need to take action. The reason you're overthinking is you're not able to put it in an actionable step, and that makes you in the stress. A person who is stressing out is someone who is not doing what they're supposed to do. You want to do something, you can do something, but you're not doing it, and that is why you're overthinking it. You want to do something, you're scared to do it, and that is why you're not doing it. You want to do something, but there are limitations because of it you're not able to do it, is you cannot do it, so you put it in the cannot do section. So whatever you cannot do anything about it, leave it to the universe. But the sections that you can do, put a quick date and you have to do it. Only then you can be sorted in your life. When you have a headache, it is simply because you have these things which you want to do, cannot do, everything mixed. And then it's just getting messed up. First, segregate what you cannot do. This is not my cup of tea. I cannot do anything about it. Move it aside and say, I surrender. Whatever this person said, I just let go and I leave it, because there is nothing that I can do about it. But the things that I can do about it, today you make that promise to yourself that I will start doing. The moment you come into an action taking mode, 50% of the stress comes down, because you've started working towards achieving whatever you want to achieve. You may not have achieved it, but the process also reduces the stress. And hence, you need to understand that time is the most important thing. Whatever you want to do, start breaking it down into simple actionable steps and start processing them. And those things which you cannot do, put it on a piece of paper, फाड़ के फेंक दो और बोलो ये सारी चीजें मेरे हाथ में नहीं है, so I am letting it go, and you tear and throw it. Like this, you need to do it every single day, saying that these are things which I cannot do anything about, I tear it and throw it. These things are what, if you start doing this every single day for 7 to 8 days, same points, same topics, the moment you start tearing and throwing, the second list, which is supposed to be torn and thrown, starts reducing. Every single day you will see, पहले दिन 10 होंगे, फिर दूसरे दिन 8, फिर 7, फिर 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, and then you will say these things are already gone because I can't do much about it. But these things, this list which I can do something about, you need to break them down into actionable steps, step 1, step 2, step 3, and start taking action. And you will see magically you will start improving. You need to work logically and magically. Logically is those real actionable steps which you need to do, and magically is start healing yourself energetically, start cleansing yourself, start removing the negativities of your life, remove the negative people, negative thoughts, negative feelings, negative energy, and start consciously becoming super positive. Overload yourself with that dose of positivity, which eventually helps you to achieve whatever you can in your to-do list. And hence, your overthinking nature can be so much sorted if you are clear, at least on the paper, that what you can do, what you cannot do, what you can do, how you will do it, by when you will do it. So you need to write what, how, when. and start taking action. The moment you start taking action, you will get into that mode. And if there is anybody who feels like, the entire page says that there is nothing much that I can do about it, then you need to build up your personality, because I always say this: you are given a problem because you can handle it. All you need to tell is take your two hands. Guys, all of you, take your two hands. Show me your two hands. Come on camera. I would love to see you all. There are like 63 people, but 6 people in the kind of camera. I love to see people. Come on, come. Hi, Bhargavi ma'am. So good to see you. Yeah. Take your hands, put it on your heart, and say, close your eyes. I take 100% responsibility of my life. I take 100% responsibility of my emotions. I take 100% responsibility of my body. I take 100% responsibilities of my thoughts. I take 100% responsibility of my feelings. I take 100% responsibility of my energy. I take 100% responsibilities of the people I want to surround myself with. I take 100% responsibilities of whatever responsibilities I have. I can do it and I will do it. I take responsibility to do it. And with that feeling, you have to tell yourself that, I am the one who can do things. I'm not expecting anybody to come and help me. I will take responsibility and solve these things. I am the one who takes responsibility and improves my life. I am the one who is going to make my life, the rest of my life, the best of my life. Tell yourself and repeat these things. I'll take responsibility of my life. I take responsibility of my thoughts. I take responsibility of my feelings. I take responsibility of my finances. I take responsibility of my relationships. I take responsibility of my body, of my job, of my family, of my energy. I want you to just repeat this to yourself. You instantly start feeling empowered, because now you know that you are the one who can do something about your life. You're not expecting some genie baba to come and do that. You are the one who decides, "Ke bas, from now, it's me who is going to solve things out." You're not expecting outside people to come and help you. Yeah. You can take off your eyes and take off your hands. And every time you feel that things are not in my control, you just have to put back your hand on your heart and say, I take responsibility for my life. I am having infinite potential. It's just that I've forgotten who I am. Sometimes we forget who we are, right? We get back that. Thank you so much, Deepti, for saying that. I love you for saying that. Deepti says, you're my genie. Thank you so much. Thank you for believing in me. Yes. And now the session is open for questions. We're going to take 10 minutes of questions and then we will shut down. Please raise your hands if you have any doubts associated to this.